Okay, so today we are going yard sailing. I'm getting a late start. It's almost 10 already. I don't need inventory. I have so much inventory at home right now, but my husband is starting a job that will possibly take him away from home for like 2 weeks at a time through fire season. So I want to stock up on inventory so that if I can't, because if I have all 3 kids by myself for 2 weeks, I can't go to the bins. I'm probably not gonna be able to go to Goodwill really. The only thing I can really do is maybe yard sale because they can sit in the back with snacks and like iPads and I can just entertain them for a couple hours that way. But that doesn't always work either because my son is almost 2. And if you have a 2-year-old or if you've had a 2-year-old, you know, they're just like not wanting to sit down in the car for hours. If it comes to the point where he's gone for 2 weeks or even 3 or 4 weeks, depending on how the fires are this year, I don't want to have no inventory. So I thought it would be good to just run out and do some yard sailing and see what I can find. All right, so I'm going to the sale and I swear it was like the Ryan Seacrest of yard sale signs. You remember in American Idol, is American Idol still happening? When he would just like keep leading you on to tell you, or to make you think he was gonna give you who got eliminated. It was like, keep going, and then half a mile, almost there, and then another half a mile, super close. And then like 5 miles later, I'm here, driving down this long ass driveway. So hopefully this is a good one because it was a drive. Well, obviously their signs worked because there are a ton of people here.
You want me to hold up for you, sir? Up front? I've already paid. Oh, there's no need for me to hold it. You're the man. All right, buddy. Thanks for asking. Sewing? I think it's sewing. Craft, sewing. It's a craft. Yeah. Crafting, sewing. What deal did you give him on these?
Purses are $1.
About 15.
This is a vintage Samsonite, it looks like. No, I think it's cute.
Yeah. No, this was not until after. You mean that's a record player? I have no clue. It is. Oh yeah, that's a record player. You're lucky. You're ready to go to the casino. Okay. Well, good luck.
All right, let's take a pause and shout out today's sponsor, Vendoo. Vendoo is a cross-posting tool or a cross-listing tool, but it's literally so much more than that. But one thing I want to talk about is the bulk delist and relist tool. This morning before I hopped in the car to go yard sailing, I went on and I just did 10 items. So you can just go into Vendoo and click bulk delist, relist, and then select 10 items, and it will automatically delist and relist 10 items for you. And I'm not even joking, before I even left the house, I made a sale on one of the items that I delisted and relisted. Sometimes your stuff is just sitting for a while and it's just not getting the views. It just needs that extra bump that you get when you list an item brand new. It was actually the set of 3 like needlepoint craft things that I grabbed in another yard sale video that I did. Obviously this works because this thing had like no watchers, nothing going for it, and it sold like as soon as I delisted and relisted. So if you want to check out Vendoo, make sure you check out the link down below.
It's not bad.
All right, so it was totally worth it to drive all the way out here. Unfortunately, my camera died like partway through. I was almost done, but I've been on YouTube for years. You'd think that I'd have my stuff together by now. But I only paid $7 for like an arm full of the stuff. I will show you everything. They just had like so much vintage stuff and it was all so cheap. I'm trying to dabble in vintage more just because the modern stuff has a lot more competition and vintage is just more unique. I'm just so used to, from years of selling online, using like brands as keywords. So vintage is hard for me because I have to use like descriptive keywords or style-based keywords, and it's just difficult. So I didn't grab a ton because I knew it would overwhelm me a little bit too much, but I grabbed a little bit here and there, and I think we did pretty good. All right, next we're going to an estate sale, and I usually avoid estate sales, but I passed it and I might as well go, right? Let's see if we find anything and if their prices are astronomical or not.
Hello.
Hello.
I want a dent puller. I will make that from the start.
I didn't see anything.
All right, so I've just been striking out. I've been to like 5 sales now, and I only really bought stuff at that first sale other than a pair of sandals for my daughter. And it's noon and I'm hungry, so let's go find some food. Hello. Hi. What do you have? Lots of clothes.
Yeah, we got clothes. Can I see what you got?
Are you having a sale upstairs? Are you having a sale up there? Okay. Hello. Selling some toys.
Yeah, we got too much.
Too much. Ooh. Rocks too?
Yeah. Each of them has a different price. If
Oh,
you
okay.
want another price, just ask me.
Okay. How about this little heart one?
Just $1.
$1. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take these 2 from you. Do you have change for a 10?
Let me go see. Let me see which ones you have.
I think I owe you $4, right?
Yeah. It's $4. Let me go see.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Let me see if I can find something else. How about this one?
Yeah.
That one could be $2?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me take these 2, then I'll owe you 3, and I have $3.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, do my kids need more rocks? Absolutely not. But did I buy 2 little cute heart rocks just so I could get that girl sale? Of course. I love supporting little kids when they're selling stuff or having a bake sale or whatever. Totally worth $3. And my kids will be super excited. My son's super into rocks, and then my daughter will be jealous if she doesn't get one. So 1 for each. All right, so I shamefully stopped at McDonald's because it's Friday, and I remembered that on the app you get free fries with a $1 purchase. So I grabbed a drink and paid $1.49 for it and got free fries. Not the healthiest, but hey, I was right here. I was gonna go to Goodwill, but I think I'm gonna skip it. I really need to go grocery shopping, and McDonald's is right next to the grocery store, so I think I'm just gonna go grocery shopping. All right, now I'm home. Let me properly show you what I got at that 1 yard sale that I actually bought stuff at. I also went grocery shopping, so there's stuff everywhere. All right, so the first thing I got was this purse. I kind of showed it, but I just thought it was in such good condition. It's a vintage Samsonite purse, but it's in really good condition, and I really liked the inside print. It just has like a bunch of like travel, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but the straps and everything was in really good condition, so I grabbed that. Let's see what else. And then the clothes were 2 for $1. I bought this pair of like vintage striped pants. I'll have to like figure out what decade, but I thought these were very vintage. So when I buy vintage, because I don't know vintage very well, I try to buy stuff that's like obvious vintage, like screams vintage, so that it can be worn either as part of someone's style, but also as part of a costume. I also bought a pair of vintage jeans. These are Liz wear. I don't know if these do well. I thought the tag was cool. Like I said, we're experimenting with vintage here. We got some vintage black jeans, women's. I showed this To Kill a Mockingbird tote, which sold recently for I think 15 or 20. This does have the tags on it, so I'll probably list it for around 20. And then inside I actually had a bunch of belts that I went through the belts, and I thought it would be fun to list belts. Ooh, vintage belts. All right. let me show you all the belts. So this first one is just kind of like a boho-y belt, but it's like stretchy. It kind of looks like, oh, I didn't notice that it has a flaw. It does have a flaw. Let's see if I can tuck that back in. But it does look like straw or something, but stretchy. I don't know how much I can get for these. These are probably just going to be me listing, hoping for the best. I thought this one was super artsy, and I could find some cool keywords for it. It just has like a little hook. Hooks on right there. I just tried to get me unique vintage looking belts. And then this one, my dog's barking. This one says handmade in Greece on it, and it has like this rope look to it. And then it just hooks on like this, which I thought was cool. And then this one's like, I don't know how you would explain this. This is a metal one. And it just has like this metal detail, and then it has the hooks or the little holes, and just like a regular belt buckle. And then I grabbed a book for my son because he literally is always like, how is this made? How is this done? He has a lot of questions at 9. This book is The Way Things Work. And it literally has like all sorts of like mechanical things, the gasoline engine, sound recording. And I just thought this would be a cool book for him when he's like, who knows if he'll actually look at it. Color waves. I just thought it would be a good homeschooling book or just general book. And then I did buy 2 jackets. And I am not good at differentiating like good granny style and bad granny style. So we'll see if these sell. This one is Liz Sport also, just like those jeans were. This is made in Guatemala. I just thought this was kind of a cool jacket. Let me see if I can get the camera to show. So it's kind of like this canvas jacket, and it's quilted inside, and I think this inside lining comes out. And it has, I think this is like a faux leather collar. Oh my gosh. And it is kind of just like a longer jacket. So I grabbed that. I didn't notice until after I bought it that there is a little mark right there. So we'll see if that's worth selling. And then this one, I don't know if this is bad granny, but I thought it was cute in a way. This is London Fog. But it's like this pink jacket, and then the lining is so cute. So I will list both of those probably in like August or September, because I just I save all of my winter wear and that I pick up in the summer, and I list it then because it's really not worth listing right now unless I have nothing else to list, and I have plenty of other stuff to list. So that's everything I got, and I actually only paid $7 for all of it. So the clothes were supposed to be 2 for $1, and then the bag was $1, and then I don't know how much the belts were, but she just like saw my pile and didn't even look through it. She's like, $7, and I'm like, deal. And then the only other things I bought were, I bought these cute little sandals for my daughter. And then I did buy these 2 like heart-shaped rocks from that girl because she looked like she wanted to sail so bad. She was like upstairs in this apartment complex and had like a sign, and she was like getting mad at her for little sister for not like recruiting people to go upstairs. So I went up there. My kids love rocks, so I spent $3 on these 2 rocks to give to my kids and to hopefully make that little girl happy that she made a sale. So that is everything that I got. I didn't get a lot this time, but it is what it is sometimes with yard sales. Usually if I get an early start, I have a good day, and if I get a late start, my day is not as good. And I didn't start until around 10, so I went from like 10 to 12, and I went to probably like 5 or 6, so it wasn't great, but it was still worth it. Make sure you go ahead and check out Vendoo. I have the link down below if you want to try cross-posting and that amazing D-list and relist tool that I swear made me that $30 sale today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.